He's a talented golfer.
Oh yeah, in the hole, got soul.
An aggressive tennis player and an honors student. By all appearances, he's a completely normal teenager. But Dan Hirschline of Beaver Creek is also a cancer survivor. When he was only 10 years old, doctors found a mass in his chest. The devastating diagnosis, leukemia.
Then when we finally found out about the blood test, I said, Dan, you have a type of cancer called leukemia. And of course, he cried and I cried and pretty much everybody cried, because it was just, again, you know, when a 10-year-old hears cancer, I think that they probably aren't going to live, because that's oftentimes what happens when somebody has cancer. It was, it's just, you never think that would happen to your child.
It's like everything just goes blank. You just feel like you're in a dream, like this isn't real. I'm gonna wake up any minute.
I was really scared at first. I didn't know much about cancer at the time, so I mean, I had only heard bad things about it, so I was really scared, and I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if I would live or die, so it was just a really scary time for me.
Dan's fears and those of his parents were greatly lessened when Tom and Mary Lynn brought their son to Children's Medical Center for treatment.
Right from the start, all the staff and all my doctors down at Children's were just amazing. They made me feel right at home. And I just really felt that everything was going to be okay, just because everyone down there at Children's was so positive, and they were all so willing to help me and help me get through my hardships. And I just really felt like they were a second family for me down at Children's.
We had a lot of confidence in the hematologist there. You know, it just felt right to us.
Dan responded very well to treatment. After only 3 weeks of very intense chemotherapy, the mass in his chest completely disappeared. Now, the best news of all. Thanks to Children's Medical Center, Dan has been cancer-free since 2004.
He has always been very upbeat, very positive. He endured the chemotherapy and even got through it probably better than the rest of his family.
He's tough, and he's been a real inspiration as far as once he finished his treatment, then he was willing to give to the other kids. You know, he's willing to talk to people that are going through that now.
It seemed like he just put his mind that he was going to beat this, and that seems to be what he's done.
1, 2, 3. Patriots! He's been the picture of health since he's been with us, and really has not affected him negatively at all. Might even be a positive for him, having overcome what he has.
So much that's come out of this has been very positive. And I guess we look at that and we're just very thankful for, you know, such a great outcome, and, you know, that things have gone well.
I keep going for my checkups, but I think that the people down at Children's have cured me for good. I feel so blessed to have the doctors and the treatment that I had down at Dayton Children's.